So, welcome to Fanfiction Friday. I'm Nick. This is Jeff. This is David.
Hi, David.
Yes. So,
without even talking, we introduced each other.
So yes, we're reading some more fanfiction this Friday, and the fanfiction comes from Jeff picking the genre of Pokemon and me finding a story that was actually readable. And the story I selected is Pokemon, Blazing Hot Arcane by Mr. Pokemon's Guy.
Oh God.
No.
No. Please.
The description reads as follows. A girl is home alone with her Arcanine.
No!
Stuff happens.
No.
Parenthesis.
Oh, God, why?
So I'll be taking point on this one.
Let's get into some poke bestiality, guys.
As long as there's a knot, it'll be forgivable.
Oh, what?
A knot?
Oh, for the dog Pokemon? Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Like, you gotta be semi-realistic if you do this.
Yeah. The worst part is that I knew exactly what you were talking about for like 2 seconds. I know exactly what you mean.
One, I've bred dogs. That's why I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about because I've heard enough about weird porn in the past.
The two walks of life, ladies and gentlemen.
I have bred dogs. I know about the weird porns.
Yeah, I've seen, read, and watched a lot of weird porn in my time. Sure didn't jerk off to most of it because it's just weird. But yeah,
It's weird if you don't. Why are you there otherwise?
research,
He's just enjoying the view.
curiosity mainly. I'm wondering how people can jerk off to these things.
Okay, again, Jeff, remember the time that I accidentally bought a year's worth of premium porn?
Yeah, that was weird.
And then I was like, fuck it, now I have to watch porn every day, so I would just have it playing at random times.
Yeah.
I spent like $120 on it. I was gonna get $120 worth of porn.
Yep. Alright, so I shall begin the story, and once I laugh, or you guys make me laugh, I'll pass it over to Jeff. This is the... Oh, by the way, this first paragraph is a classic description for poorly written porn. Here we go. Stop your groaning, I'm trying to read. That's enough now, seriously. A young girl was briskly walking home from school. Her name was Sky. She was 17.
Oh, fuck.
She had
No, we
dirty
can't read
blonde
this.
hair and blue eyes. She wore a light blue t-shirt and a pair of blue jeans. I'm stopping constantly because there's a lot of periods in this and commas that are used wrong.
No, seriously, we can't read this now. It's child porn. It's child bestiality porn.
She's 17. That's the best age of consent in this country. We're fine. It's true. Plus, we're reading. Plus, there's nothing wrong with reading it or seeing it drawn either. That's perfectly legal, technically.
Not anymore, actually.
Really? Will that change?
I think in some states.
Even
Well, this is Canada.
No, one, Canada banned it, and two, even Japan banned it.
Japan didn't ban it.
Yeah, they did.
No,
No, you can't make lolly porn in Japan anymore.
it's not true at all.
It is true. They passed a law in 2007.
Then how is it still getting made?
I don't know everywhere else in the world that doesn't have it banned.
Well, then other places are making it. Anyway, since we got interrupted and David is spewing lies that he can't confirm,
This bitch!
you got a source for that? Anyway,
Yeah.
we're getting off topic. We got to stay on point. So, she was a rather busty girl who was proud of her D-cup and slim figure. Anyway, Sky was excited. It was the first day of spring break. Of course it was. And on top of that, her parents were out of town for 3 days on business trip.
How convenient.
So she had the house to herself.
How convenient.
The young teen walked up to her front door. She took out her key and unlocked the front door. She walked in and closed the screen door, leaving her main front door open.
Front.
She was greeted by her Arcanine, not capitalized, who ran up to her and affectionately licked her face. Sky giggled. Hey, Arcanine, how are you doing, boy? She scratched behind his ears, and he replied with a simple bark.
Woof.
Well done.
Wolf.
Woof.
Well, it's an Arcanine. It's a big wolf.
Woof.
Wolf.
Yeah, big
Wolf.
dog. She walked into her room and laid down on her bed. She kicked off her shoes and pulled out her phone. And after an hour looking through social media, Sky heard Arcanine whimper. She glanced out of her room door and saw the dog Pokemon looking out the screen door, whimpering and yipping.
Hold up. has Facebook?
I guess
I guess
now.
it does.
Does it have Twitter? Does it like Poke Twitter?
It doesn't specify. She only said social media.
Do you think they have Pokemon Go?
The girl got up and walked over to the canine. "What is it, boy?" Sky asked. The Arcanine whimpered and looked intently out the window. She looked out and saw the neighbor's Absol, not capitalized. "What? You want to play with the neighbor's Absol?" The Arcanine whimpered. He seemed desperate. That's when it hit her. The Absol was female.
Oh. Dun, dun, dun.
So it's not going to be Trainer X Arcanine. It's going to be Arcanine X some random Absol.
I'm sure that's exactly what this is going to be. It's just the D-cup tits were a red herring. Oh,
You laughed.
The red herring got me. Yeah.
Are we?
First, right at the top, man. Right at the top.
right at the top.
Mhm.
That's when I hear it. The Absol was female. It's not even like an exclamation point. It's just
No.
was female.
It's a very stilted writing style. Very stilted.
Sky put her hand on the Arcanine's head and gently pet him. Pet, pet, pet. Come on, Arcanine,
No,
you can
it's
play
girl
tomorrow.
voice, Jeff. Girl voice.
Yeah.
Come on, Arcanine, you can play
That's what I wanna
tomorrow. You need a bath.
Oh no, she's taking him to the bath.
Oh no, Jeff, that's a chuckle.
Just keep reading.
The large dog yipped as if in protest. Sky stood up and tried to close the door, but Arcanine pushed against the door as if to try and stop her. Arcanine, come on, buddy. Fuck. I hate girl voices.
Get used to it.
Arcanine, come on, buddy. I sound like Mickey Mouse. Fuck it.
I sound like fucking Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Come on, Arcanine. Let's go get my steamboat ready. You're lucky you haven't started yet. Otherwise, you'd be passing it already.
I literally was like, I gotta laugh before I start. Arcanine, come on, buddy. The sun is going down soon. The dog whimpered and yipped in protest. Okay, fine. You win. I'm gonna take a shower.
Oh yeah, she's totally gonna get plowed by the dog now. I take it back.
But absolutely. It was not a red herring.
The red herring. She's gonna get plowed by the Absol.
That'd be a surprise. Considering
The
the
shower head. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh yeah, she just masturbates in the shower. That's how it goes down.
Ends.
Sky went and got a pair of panties and a nightgown.
Wait, what? Oh wait, she's not. I thought you read that. I thought the dog was called Sky for a second there, and I was just like, what? I got myself mixed up. I get it now.
Arcanine has to go get that lace thong before going to bed.
Okay, so yeah, she went and got her panties.
And a nightgown. She liked wearing as little as possible, mostly for comfort.
Well, that's what I like to do too.
Mostly.
For comfort.
Does it actually say mostly?
Yeah, it says mostly for comfort.
Oh,
what's
the rest of the reason? ...
Mostly. She went to her bathroom and turned on her shower. She closed the door and locked it. She stripped off her clothes and stepped in. As she washed herself, Sky thought about Arcanine. Maybe she would just give him what he wants. But how would the neighbors react if they found their Absol pregnant?
That sounds like a really bad decision.
Yeah, get your dog neutered.
Seriously.
Can Pokemon be neutered?
Neuter the Arcanine.
Pokemon also can't breed in public. You can't see them breed.
True.
No one ever sees it. No one knows how it works.
Yeah. Actually, I think Professor Oak actually has a straight up look. He's like, we don't know how it works. They just eggs.
Just eggs.
They're just eggs. It happens.
Yeah.
There's Pokemagics.
As she thought this, took the bar of soap and began to wash her lower region.
That's very specific.
She stopped and put the bar of soap up on the soap rack.
Oh my fucking god.
She rubbed the soap suds down
This is so boring.
on her thighs
Such stilted writing, my fucking god.
and between her legs. She stopped and began to rub her crotch while letting the soap rinse off. She gently slid a finger up and down her slit. She applied...
Why?
Because why the fuck not? She's cleaning the vagina.
Yeah.
The
She
vagina.
needs that shit lemony fresh.
For when the dog licks her out.
Yeah. Okay, that's what it's for.
She applied a bit more pressure, and the finger slid right in.
Wow, she must have been loose and ready to go for a while.
She began massaging her right breast with her free hand, but
Okay, she had
something
time to
weird
masturbate.
happened. She couldn't help but imagine Arcanine. She stopped
Why?
masturbating, not because she was turned off by the mental image of her Pokemon, but because she found it weird that it didn't turn her off. In fact, if anything, thinking about him made her even more aroused. Okay, She said to herself, "We'll just save that for later." Dun dun dun!
I'm uncomfortable.
Me too.
The young girl stepped put of her shower and put on her panties and nightgown.
Yay.
I'm not lying, that's actually how it's written.
Yeah,
After
no.
drying and brushing her hair, she walked out of the bathroom and saw her Arcanine laying on the couch. The sun had gone down. Sky closed the front door that Arcanine had blocked before. She walked over to the couch and sat down next to the large dog. "Hey there, buddy." She patted the Arcanine on the head. The Arcanine whimpered. "Aw, is it really that bad?" The Arcanine looked away and closed his eyes. Sky grabbed the remote and turned the TV on. She flipped through the channels, found some cartoons. Despite nearly being an adult, she still liked some kid shows. As she watched TV, she had a thought. "Hey, Arcanine, you still need a bath." The Arcanine grumbled. "Oh, don't be that way. You kind of stink. How about I just let you lay here? I'll get a wet washcloth and just clean you a bit." The dog
Who
rolled his...
cleans their dog on the sofa?
The
The
dog
kind who wants to jerk their dog off on the sofa.
with a washcloth.
With a washcloth.
She's just being preemptive. That way you don't make a mess.
Oh, just keep going. Just keep going.
Stop going.
The dog rolled his eyes and grumbled as if to say, "Whatever." Sky went to the bathroom and got a washcloth, a small bucket of water, and some soap. She happily ran back to the couch to see Arcanine sitting on the floor. The girl began washing Arcanine. She started at his head and moved down his neck, shoulders, and back. After washing his face, she said, "Alrighty, boy, roll over. Let me wash your belly." The Arcanine groaned and obeyed. The girl blushed as she saw his underside. She began washing his chest.
And you thought I was going uncomfortable.
I'm just blowing out air from my cheeks. I'm just like,
Chest. His chest.
Now Nick gets to
With a
read the
tongue.
porn.
Yeah, that's what I did it deliberately so I could read the porn myself. Now you know my secret plan.
Yep.
I want to kill myself.
We all.
You picked this.
Yeah, I know.
This was you.
This is all you.
I had to find something interesting, and everything else was boring me to tears.
You
This is at least
couldn't
horrible.
find something about Meowth fisting something.
Meowth and James.
You know what?
Playtime.
Next week, I will specifically search for Meowth and James. All right.
Misty's there to tickle the taint.
So the girl blushed as she saw his underside and began washing his chest. And
See, I told you it was spelled wrong.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And the Arcanine seemed to enjoy it. She slowly moved the rag down his underside and began washing his hind legs. She felt her breathing get more intense, and her heartbeat sped up. She slowly moved down between his hind legs and washed around the large dog's genitalia. For some reason, she had been avoiding it, but she had to wash those parts at some point. No, you don't. You don't have to touch that at all if you don't want to.
He will lick them clean.
She shakily washed the male dog's penis. Thanks for bringing across that it's a male dog's penis.
What if it was a
female
female
dog's penis.
Exactly. Sliding the cloth up his member and then back down, only doing this motion once, since she saw a bit of his pink flesh emerge from its sheath. She washed his scrotum, having to feel his testicles in the process. They were rather big. Well, bigger than she'd expected, anyway.
You having fun there, David?
I'm trying to make him throw up.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm just gonna cry.
That's kind of also the game
I'm
plan.
so fucking upset right now.
What did you think would happen? Girl alone with her dog.
I honestly was hoping for the absolute thing to come through, but it just didn't happen.
No, it did not.
And, you know,
I
that's like a
didn't
dog
want
pepper.
that anymore either.
No, we're almost done anyway. That's where I was. Sky stopped thinking that would suffice. She did kind of want to continue feeling his parts, but she was getting pretty turned on, and she knew Arcanon might smell her arousal. All right, boy, we're done. She put the bucket and cloth on the bathroom.
And then Arcanine ate her face
I like
off.
how she teleported. I like how she teleported to the bathroom, turned off the TV, and quickly retreated into her room for some alone time. Why did you just finish jerking off in the shower, girl? Come on.
She was saving until later. God.
It's much more efficient of you in the shower.
Read the fucking story.
Sky went to her room and closed the door. The 17-year-old girl sat down and reached up her nightgown. She massaged her breast and began rubbing, spelled wrong, her panties. She moaned and pinched her nipple. Oh my fucking god. She reached into her panties and feeling her wet orifice.
Orifice?
Orifice. I can only see what to spell orifice, which is a bad way to describe it to begin with, but they spelled orifice.
Orifice?
Quiver at her touch. And just as she was about to slide her finger in, she heard a whimper and scratching at her door. Thanks for the sound effects. You really bring the story to life.
I'm trying my best here.
She sighed, frustrated at the interruption. I mean, I'd be frustrated too if I was trying to jerk off and someone started scratching at my doors.
Literally, she better open this door and it better just be like, full dog cock.
She walked over to the door, opened it. The moment she did, Arcanine pushed his way past her and into her room. Arcanine, she yelled. Actually capitalized this time. She yelled, out! The dog simply grumbled in response. He walked over to her and nuzzled her face. No, she yelled as she pushed Arcanine away. But Arcanine persisted by getting down and sniffing between his master's legs. The girl stepped back. She looked Arcanine in the eye, not capitalized this time. She knew what he wanted, and deep down, she wanted it too. Arcanine, capitalized again.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Yep. The teen thought for a second, and all of a sudden, she couldn't take it anymore. She stopped resisting her urges. So you shouldn't have these urges. Not normally.
Not until like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
This is a newfound fantasy.
That got me. That got me. She started having her urges 30 minutes ago.
30 minutes ago. Suddenly, just 30 minutes ago.
Right from the top.
Undesirable urge to fuck my dog.
I've never felt that urge. I don't want to. If that ever happened, I'd kill myself.
Well, your dog's ugly as
Resisting
fuck.
her urges. Arcanine, come on, let's have some fun.
You get it.
I'm like a prepubescent 13-year-old boy.
I was trying.
Broke under your own voice. Jesus.
Okay, wait, hold up. She closed the door and took off her gown. She hugged her Pokemon and rubbed his head. Yes, you're a good boy. The girl reached down her panties and slid a finger into her flower. I think he's used every word except for vagina.
Flower.
You should just call it her snatch.
That would have been good.
That would have been a much better way.
Pokemon with the whole catch 'em all.
Snatch? Yeah, I get that.
Okay. The Arcanine stepped back, moved his head down to
When's
his...
there'll be a Pokeball pun eventually?
I really hope
About
so.
testicles or something like that. I'd buy
Those
it.
Pokeballs.
Mm-hmm.
The Arcanine stepped back, moving his head down to his master's crotch. The girl responded by pulling her panties down around her knees. She moaned as the beautiful creature licked her pussy. Okay, now he actually used a word that we know.
Yeah, that's a better word.
Pussy.
She pet him on the head as his tongue penetrated her. As he kept going, she felt large amounts of pleasure rush through her until she couldn't hold it in any longer. She screamed out in pleasure, and she hit her orgasm.
Wow, that quick? A whole sentence?
Yep.
Jesus Christ, that was like 10 seconds.
He just like tongue punches up.
Hold up. This is one large reading blog, so I'm going to try to get through this as fast as I can. The girl stepped back and looked at the huge dog. She walked over next to him and knelt down, reaching between his hind legs and playing with his large balls. She slowly moved her hand to his sheath and got a firm grip on it. As she slid her and up and down, watching his pink organ slide from its sheath. That was difficult to read. She stopped and walked over to her bed. The canine looked confused. Come here, boy, she said as she laid on her back with her legs spread, her rear pointing off the side of her bed. The Arcanine walked over to her. All right, Arcanine. You know...
Wait, is she lying face down or face up?
It doesn't
Face
say.
up. She laid down on her back.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Okay.
All right, Arcanine. You know what to do. The male mounted her, thrusting his hips, sliding his large penis into her virgin snatch. Ah!
There it is, virgin snatch. Well, yeah.
There you go. Lots of different words for
Yeah,
vagina.
I think he's used every single one.
Breaking her hymen, which hurt like hell, by the way. That's in brackets.
Sure.
Putting your fucking words in brackets.
And causing them
I
both...
hate that.
Is immense spelt with 2 M's?
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Immense.
Them both immense pleasure. Wait. No. Can't.
No
Let
can't.
me see.
K-O-N-T.
Continued.
Cool.
Literally W, wait, N, no, can't.
I guess I misspelled can't. Only thing I can think of.
Yeah, the girl demanded. The Arcanine didn't like this, but he was loyal, so he restrained himself. The girl felt the dog slow his pace and stop. What gives? She asked, looking down at her vagina, seeing white fluid dripping out around Arcanine's penis.
He's already done too?
Yep. The large dog pulled out of her, ejaculating some onto the floor. The girl got a good look at his fully erect penis and gasped. Including the knot, Arcanine's penis was a good 9 inches long. But I mean, what could you expect? After all, Arcanine is 6 feet tall. By the way, that's also in brackets. Well, it was...
He has a knot!
Well, it was fun while it lasted, Sky said to herself as she laid back and quickly fell to sleep. Please leave a review to tell me how I did and tell me what I can improve on. Thanks. Bye.
My review advice would be to take this entire
Kill
story,
yourself.
throw it in the garbage, start over from the beginning, throw that one in the garbage, and then never write anything ever again.
Type your review here.
Don't leave a review.
I was literally gonna... Don't write again.
Please, never write again.
Please.
Also, give her a cleanup routine. You don't fall asleep with dog semen inside you.
At least a wet wipe.
Clean up when you're done having
Some
sex.
Windex. Definitely some...
Index.
Like, David, you've had this sex before. Do people pass out immediately when you're done?
No.
No,
Yeah,
clean
exactly.
Up after.
clean up
Otherwise, you
after.
get UTIs.
Yeah, you don't want that. No one wants that.
True.
Fuck it, wash off the dick, wash out the pussy, get that all done.
Or at the very least, wipe up the cum with a towel and deal with the rest tomorrow.
Yeah, you really can't be fucked.
If
Yeah.
you actually just splooged into a chick's pussy, at least let her go pee.
Splooge.
I like that word.
Thank you.
Splooged.
Thank you.
It's a good word. It should have been in this. Would have been better. All right, so Jeff, opinions and thoughts.
My opinion is it was terrible. My thoughts are, I need to go home.
And there's a bathroom over there. Really got to jerk off that bad.
I really don't.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. David, thoughts and opinions.
I've read worse.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's worse.
there's worse. It was also awfully abrupt.
Yeah, absolutely. That
was as much as a character arc as a character kind of trip over.
that was an insane amount of build up to 30.5 seconds of fucking.
It's
Yeah.
like,
Honestly, if you had to compare it, she beat the Flash,
yeah,
and he's the fastest man alive.
it was like the person who was writing it committed to it, but once they got to the actual fucking thing, they realized how disgusting they were, and they're like, okay, he's just go a tongue puncher, stick it in, blow his load, and then we'll be done with it. It's all over now.
Probably based off his own sexual experience. In, out, done.
What, did he get fucked by his dog, or did he fuck his dog?
Who knows?
Why not both?
It is a Mr. Pokemon guy.
I'm sure he could put peanut butter on his asshole and the dog would lick it up.
Yeah, playing the peanut
That's how
butter
we got
truck
the
on your
tongue
dog
punch
does work.
idea.
So yeah, my thoughts. Probably some of the most stilted writing I've ever seen in my entire
Yeah,
life.
that was very boring.
Yeah, piece of advice: using commas constantly is not a good thing.
No.
Never make your sentence a run-on sentence by using shitloads of commas. And know when to use a fucking semicolon. No. And capitalize things. Yeah, but that was... You heard me groan throughout this whole thing. That wasn't fun. That was less than fun.
Nope. Big
Yeah.
bear stories next time.
Oh, this one was amusing in its own way.
Did you say better stories or bear stories? Because I'm totally down for some gay porn.
Better, but why not?
I don't know. It's hard to go into fanfiction and find things that are funny awful, because sometimes they're just so awful they're not even funny. It's just fucking horrible.
What about an Ursa ring? That would literally be a better bear story.
I don't know. I'll look into it for next week. But yes, that was... What was it called again?
Burning hot Arcanine on a hot summer day.
Ah, yes. Pokemon, Blazing Hot Arcane. They spelled Arcanine wrong in the title. That's funny.
That's good.
Blazing hot. Arcane.
Yep.
Arcane!
Arcane.
No, another story here called The Eevee Mansion.
No.
That sounds
No.
fun.
No.
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 Don't worry.
No more.
We'll never read 2 in one sitting. That's not going to fly.
Please, I would literally either have to kill myself or jerk off.
Why not both?
I could do both.
You know, we just find David with a rope wrapped around his neck and a half erection and he's dead.
Not even that. Come on the floor and some
Oh.
such thing.
Just
That's
like
the absolute last way I want to find you when you're dead.
just like a trail leading up.
Yeah. So anyway, that was fun in a not fun way. So now that we have that lovely minute limit, we're going to end the record now. See you all next Friday for next Fanfiction Friday. Hopefully next one won't include porn.
Bye-bye.
Actually, no, you guys wanted like Meowth and James porn, so I guess we're doing that.
No.
Write your own fanfiction if it doesn't exist.
Send
I
it
could.
in.
I could write my own. Take
No.
like half an hour.
Please. No.
We can read Nick's sexual fantasy.
No.